Exactly at 12 midnight, the souls of Bisi's customers would leave their sleeping bodies and march straight to her kitchen to cook jollof rice and pound tubers of yam. Everyone who ate at Bisi's restaurant was paying a dark price they didn't know about. In the busy village of Omuka, there was only one place everyone wanted to eat. Bisi was famous for her cooking. She moved into the community not too long ago and stole everyone's heart. Every single morning by 6 a.m. sharp, her restaurant doors would swing open. Inside, customers would be greeted by massive coolers and bowls. There were mountains of rice and deep pots of soups loaded with meat and fresh fish. The aroma alone was enough to make a full man hungry again. But there was one big mystery that made the villagers wonder. Bisi worked entirely alone. She had no maids, no apprentices, and no family helping her. Yet, the food was always perfectly prepared in impossible amounts. How could one woman chop all those vegetables, grind all those peppers, and pound so much yam before the sun even came up? The villagers gossiped in hushed voices, but no one dared to ask her directly. Her food was simply too sweet to question. In fact, her cooking was so good that it started causing problems in people's homes. Married men stopped eating the food their wives prepared. They would rather go hungry all day just to save their money for a massive plate of Bisi's food in the evening. Her restaurant was always packed and her pockets were always full. However, a strange shadow soon fell over Omuka village. People who regularly ate at Bisi's place began experiencing a very weird problem. A man would eat a heavy, satisfying dinner at a restaurant, go home and fall fast asleep in his comfortable bed. But the next morning, he would wake up feeling completely drained. His joints would ache, his back would hurt, and his arms would feel heavy, just like someone who had spent the entire night doing hard labor. They didn't know the terrible truth. Bisi wasn't just feeding them, she was using them. When the clock struck 12 a.m., Bisi would stand in her shop, bring out her red handkerchief and swing it in the air 3 times and clap her hands. The souls of her customers would quietly slip out of their resting bodies. While their physical bodies slept peacefully in their beds, their spirits would drift through the dark village, walking straight to her kitchen. The ghosts of her customers washed heavy pots, cut meat, and stirred massive pots of soup over blazing firewood. And for Bisi, she just sat comfortably on her wooden chair, smiling and watching her unpaid, sleeping workers prepare the food for the next day. The cycle continued, and nobody suspected a thing. Until one day.